For many of us, work is a significant part of our lives. We spend most of our time during the day at work, we make friends at work, and also our work is our important source of income. So if you've been working for many years, but go back in the time when you had just started working, or when you're switching jobs and you're going to a new organization, you are so excited because you want to learn, you want to prove yourself that you're capable, you have the ability, you are skilled enough, and you are ready to take on any challenge that is coming your way. So you are all the time very excited, you are eager to, you're curious to know all the things happening around you. But as the years go by, you start feeling a lot of mind stress. You are stressed in your mind all the time. You're feeling burnout all the time. That is leading to drop in your efficiency, drop in your productivity. You are missing out deadlines. You are traveling so much, so it's adding to mind stress. Your work is getting very stressful. You've got too many responsibilities and you're not able to handle it, and you don't have any support within the company to handle that work stress. The work culture is becoming very toxic. There is a lot of politics going on. People are playing politics with you. People are not appreciating, not respecting the boundaries that you've set for yourself, and you're feeling burnout, right? There are a lot of stats that I can here share with you. So there is 29% of the employees, they experience corporate burnout. And let me also share, India is the second country in the world with that statistics, right? So it's very eye-opening. And also there is another study which took place which clearly indicated 76% of Indian professionals say that stress is the main reason that is impacting their work performance. Now, that's an eye-opener statement which clearly indicates that there is an evolving need for companies to create a very healthy work environment where people are not feeling the mental burnout. So that's the reason now companies have started laying a lot of emphasis on this happy index to ensure that there is no corporate burnout. The people are not feeling stressed at work, right? Many companies have started taking a lot of initiatives. I'm going to share with you those as well. But let's look at how can we handle this mind stress that we are facing from time to time for our overall well-being, and to ensure that we are productive, we are efficient, we are able to meet the deadlines, and we are able to contribute in a very positive manner. Let's look at what we can do on a day-to-day basis that will contribute to our own well-being. Hello everyone, you're with Sonia and we're having coffee together. This is Thinking Out Loud Thursdays. So let's get started with today's episode as to why people feel mind stress, what are the reasons behind it, and what companies can do to ensure that the employees don't feel this burnout, right? So let's get started. I was reading somewhere, there was a study done by Mindshare and SAP which said that 75% of Gen Zs and 50% of millennials have left their jobs because of mental health reasons, because they were so stressed at work that they could not cope up with the stress, and so they left the company. Now, who's losing out? So even these individuals are losing out because the opportunity was good, the company was very good, but they were very stressed out, so left the job. And the companies are losing out on a good resource who is a good performer, who is a good leader. The companies are losing out on the resources as well, right? So it's not a win-win for both if the companies do not wake up, and if we as professionals don't tackle this mind stress in a very positive way. So how can you handle this mind stress? Let me share some tips from my end and see if you can follow and it works for you. And if you are doing some things that is leading you to stay relevant, stay effective at work as well, handling that stress in a positive way, do leave a comment, because I would really like to know what are you doing for your mental well-being, right? So the first thing what you need to do is talk to somebody. It's as simple as that. There is stress that you're facing. You're not able to handle it. It is creating a diversion in your mind, and you're not very happy about it. You're not in a very happy space. So There is nothing. You can't sit at home. You can't take like a leave for 1 month, but eventually you have to come back to same workplace, right? So you're not running away from it, but you can't quit also, because you can't keep quitting your jobs just because of this reason. First thing, realize is that you have something going on in your mind that is giving you a very uncomfortable feeling. You are feeling that you're not very happy, you are never smiling, and that is leading you to a lot of stress that you're taking. So in that scenario, please talk to someone, identify someone, either at work or in your personal friends, family, anyone, but talk to somebody what you're feeling. Because when you start sharing what you're feeling, maybe you'll get some advice, some input, some suggestions that will help you. So till you do not talk to people, how will other people know what you're going through? And this is the first step you have to take. You don't have to think what others will think of you. Speak to somebody that you respect, that you look up to, you trust completely, and you know that the person will not make fun of you, will not change his impression about you as a professional, as an individual. That's your support system. You need to have a support system. हम कितना भी कह लें कि हम बहुत strong हैं, हमें कुछ नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं है. We are human beings. There are a lot of things going around us that start affecting us. Initially हमें नहीं पता चलता है. In the early days when we are starting to take stress, we don't come to know of it. But later, the little things start building up in our mind, and that leads to a very big stress that then starts causing a lot of health issues also for you. So why reach that stage? जो stress जब मिलता है, please talk to somebody that you trust, and you can completely open your mind and your heart to that person and seek for some help, seek for some advice. Create a support system around you. That's very important. And create that support system at work and outside work, because that will help you create that balance at work and even outside work, right? Number 2, keep yourself active. You need to keep yourself active. Exercise, go for a walk, do some yoga, do some running, do anything, any form of exercise. So if you get a call, don't sit on your chair and attend to a call. Go for a walk and have a chat on the phone. If you're basically having a coffee, or there's a tea break or 5-minute break that you're taking, get up from your chair, stretch yourself, and go for a stroll, and then have your coffee, right? You need to have this change. You need to keep yourself active, because when you start keeping yourself active, that is in turn boosting your self-esteem, that is helping you concentrate a little better, and you start feeling a little better. It happens with me. Whenever I am very stressed, I normally just get up from my chair, I just go outside the office, I take a stroll, I keep my phone on the table and go, so that I'm not getting stressed with any more calls coming around, and I just try to calm myself down. I try to reason with myself. Why am I stressed with myself? It's good to talk to yourself. It helps. I don't know whether you've done it or not. Try doing that, because next time when you stress, try talking to yourself, because that helps a lot, right? So please keep yourself active. That was number 2 point. Number 3, eat well. हम लोग डाइटिंग में चले जाते हैं, बट इट्स ओके टू डाइट, नो प्रॉब्लम, बट स्टार्ट ईटिंग all your 3 meals, have a mid-afternoon snack also, start drinking a lot of water, keep yourself hydrated all the time. So please have good meals, have healthy meals, but have regular meals. Do not skip your meals because there's a meeting, I'm running late for work. अगर आप late भी हो रहे हो, have a sandwich, have a biscuit, have a cup of tea, have a glass of milk if nothing works in the morning for you. In lunch, अगर lunch के लिए late हो रहा है, carry something which is like a nice roll कि आप आराम से खा भी रहे हो and you're doing some work. If you're not able to get proper time, like a 10-minute of non-disturbing time for your lunch break, if you're not getting that, so don't skip your meal. Please have your meal, because क्या होता है, when we are hungry, and if you're not eating properly, that leads to our mood swings. We get agitated, we get irritated, and then people create perceptions about us that starts adding to our mind stress, right? So please have a good eating habit. Don't skip your meals. Keep yourself hydrated all the time. Drink a lot of water or any fluids, coconut water, anything that you get. Reduce your caffeine. So although I do thinking out loud Thursdays over coffee with you guys, but it's not like I take 10 cups of coffee in a day. I only take 2 cups. One is in the morning and one is sometime in the afternoon, like around 4 o'clock. I love to have another cup of coffee and I do that. But it's not like I have 10 cups of coffee. So please, if you're taking too much of caffeine and that too empty stomach, it's not good. So follow healthy eating habits that will help you cope up with your mind stress and that's going to calm you down, right? भूख लगती है, आप लोग काम क्यों कर रहे हो? ताकि आपको खाना भी मिले ना. अगर आप खाना ही नहीं खाओगे तो काम करने का क्या फ़ायदा है? So please take care of yourself. That's very, very necessary. Now the next is take some breaks in between. Many times what we do is we are so engrossed in our work कि deadline आ रही है, ये project presentation complete करना है, ये customer से भी मिलना है, boss भी बुला रहे हैं, यहाँ भी जाना है, emails को भी reply करना है, कुछ agreements भी sign करने हैं. तो we are stressed so much because हम लोग continuously काम कर रहे हैं. Now imagine if somebody is sitting in front of a laptop right from 9:30 till 5:30 or 6 and that person is not taking breaks, but of course you will get that mind stress. So when you start taking small little breaks in between, कि आपने एक काम खत्म किया, आप 1 घंटे से बैठे हुए हो लैपटॉप पे, get up, stretch yourself, stretch your legs and maybe stretch your arms, move your head here and there and you will feel that okay fine, वो थोड़ा सा enough oxygen is going in and you're not feeling suffocated. Your mind is getting some space to think something else which is beyond that screen that you were looking at. So please take some breaks in between. You can follow the Pomodoro technique, which I've spoken many times in most of my videos, that you're doing something which is very critical. Sit on something for 25 minutes, get up for 5 minutes, move around, come back, because that will increase your focus, that will increase in finishing that task in a much better way. Don't take longer breaks, but आधा घंटा काम किया या 25 minutes काम किया, take a 5-minute break. And if you can't afford to do that because you're in a meeting which is going on for an hour, then after the meeting, shut everything, go for a 5-10 minute walk outside just to clear the clutter that is in your mind, clear the clouds that are just circling around your head, so that when you come back, you are calm, you're composed, you've thought through what happened in that meeting, and then you can get on with other things that are there on your plate or on your table, right? So please take these breaks. It is very, very essential for your own well-being. So start taking these little breaks in between. The other is, please accept who you are as you are. हमारे साथ क्या है कि हम लोगों को दूसरों को कॉपी करने में बड़ा मज़ा आता है. वो बंदा इतना अच्छा कैसे है, वो इतनी अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन कैसे बना लेता है, वो इतना अच्छा बोल कैसे लेता है. तो हम क्या करते हैं, we want to copy others. We want to become shadows of other people. Instead of bringing ourselves in the limelight, we start shadowing people. There is no harm in shadowing people as long as you are trying to pick up some good skills of those people which you don't have and you would like to improvise yourself. So there is a two different कि आप किसी को blindly follow कर रहे हो, you're trying to copy the other person and you don't have the skills, तो आप क्या है, आपको stress हो रहा है, mind stress हो रहा है. तो you are not accepting who you are. आप अपने आप को accept ही नहीं कर पा रहे हो कि मेरे में ऐसी खामियां है ही नहीं यार. So अगर आप accept नहीं करोगे तो आप grow कैसे करोगे? Only when you start accepting that these are my limitations and I will improvise on these limitations, I will seek for help how I can improve these skills so that I'm able to perform better like the other person is doing that. You know, you never know, the other person might be also looking to कि मैं shadow करूँ आपको because you have some things that I don't have, right? So you can't get into everybody's mind thinking what they are, who they are in their mind. Every person has some insecurities, but please try firstly accept who you are. Like, I know I'm Sonia, I have these positives, I have these negatives. Whatever are my negatives and my limitations, every day I make an effort to improve on those limitations. Either I pick up a skill, I learn, I observe, I talk to people, I seek for guidance, I seek for coaching or mentoring, and that is how I'm improving myself. But till you do not accept who you are, you will never be able to get free from that stress that is indirectly coming to you. So please accept who you are, what are you feeling, and then only you will be able to re-innovate, or you'll be able to find new avenues to improve yourself as a professional. Do something that you like. Pick up a hobby, either gardening or cooking or painting or sketching, or simply just going for a movie if you like, or going for a walk you like. Anything that you love doing, even if it is playing crossword or playing Sudoku. At work, of course, you can't do gardening and all, painting and all, you can't do it at work. That I do it on my, I used to do it on my weekends, on my Saturday, Sunday. I used to do 2 hours. I used to devote my time into painting because I love painting, and that takes my mind away from my work totally over the weekend. But if I'm at work and if I'm very stressed out, so I used to play Sudoku. In my free time when I'm taking a break and I want my mind to be diverted away from the area that is giving me stress, I used to play Sudoku for 15 minutes and then get back into work. Because there, what is happening is my mind is just getting diverted. Or I used to just call up a friend and just chit-chatting. But idea is, please pick up a thing that you are good at. What are you good at? Identify. Only you can answer that. So once you've identified what are you good at, start doing those things, because that is very healthy for your mind space. That's very healthy. That's going to keep you alert. That's going to keep you happy all the time. The next one is be mindful of a couple of things. Breathe. जब स्ट्रेस आता है, हमें कोई गुस्सा दिलाता है, तो हम क्या करते हैं, बोलना शुरू कर देते हैं, राइट? उसमें क्या, हम सांस नहीं ले रहे हैं, हम पानी नहीं पी रहे हैं, हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो whenever you are stressed out, whenever you feel you are stressed out, close everything, breathe in, breathe out, meditate, just stretch yourself, try to do something that will calm you down. Have a glass of water, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out. आप 10-15 बार ये करो, यू विल सी अ डिफरेंस कि आपको उस मोमेंट पे जितना लेवल का स्ट्रेस था वो कम हो जाएगा. वो गायब तो नहीं होगा, बट एटलीस्ट दैट स्ट्रेस लेवल विल कम डाउन. And that is our objective, that we don't want to increase our stress levels, we want to bring it down. So please, get into the zone, be very mindful of what's happening around you and what are the little things that you can do to handle that situation in a better way that does not impact your well-being. The next one I want to talk about is set your boundaries. हम लोगों को बहुत शौक है सबको हाँ 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 बोलने का. आपका बॉस बोलेगा आप ये प्रेजेंटेशन अभी करके दो, यस सर. आपका कोलीग बोलेगा मुझे हेल्प चाहिए इस चीज़ में, ओके आई विल डू इट विद यू. एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग योर कस्टमर विल से आई वांट टू मीट यू राइट नाउ, ओके सर. सो आप क्या हो, यू बिकम अ येस पर्सन. नो हार्म इन बीइंग अ येस पर्सन, बट लुक एट योर स्केड्यूल. क्या आपके पास टाइम है? क्या आप जो करने के लिए आपको बोला जा रहा है, क्या आप अभी उसको कर सकते हो? दैट ऑल्सो सेज, आई क्लब वन मोर पॉइंट हियर इज टू सेट रियलिस्टिक गोल्स फॉर योर सेल्फ. कि अगर आपका बॉस बोलता है मुझे ये प्रेजेंटेशन अभी चाहिए, यू नो द काइंड ऑफ वर्क दैट यू हैव ऑन योर प्लेट, कैन यू डू इट राइट नाउ? Instead, just tell your boss that I'm doing these things. They are also approaching the deadline. I'll not be able to give it to you by tomorrow. But yes, give me 3 days and I will give it to you. So there and then start saying no, that I cannot give it at this time, and give an alternate solution. When can you achieve that? If your colleague is calling you when you're in the middle of something doing very important, just say, sorry, I cannot attend to it right now, but is it okay? Let me finish this and I will join you in this. No harm. आप बोलो कि आपको क्या चाहिए, आपका क्या फीलिंग है, whether you'll be able to handle it or not. तो अकॉर्डिंगली आप अगर किसी को सजेशन दोगे, ओनली देन द अदर पर्सन विल नो दैट ओके फाइन, दिस पर्सन इज नॉट अवेलेबल टू फिनिश और जॉइन दिस टास्क एट दिस टाइम, बिकॉज हैंड्स आर फुल, आपकी वही 10 उंगलियां हैं, आप उतनी स्पीड पे टाइप कर सकते हो, आपका माइंड एक है, आप मल्टीटास्किंग उस लेवल तक करोगे तो आप कभी भी कोई भी चीज को इफेक्टिवली नहीं कर सकते हो. सो डू मल्टीटास्किंग बट नॉट टू द एक्सटेंट दैट कि योर एवरीथिंग इज गेटिंग सफर्ड एंड देन यू गेटिंग स्ट्रेस, you're feeling burnout, right? So please set boundaries for yourself, what you can do, what you can even stretch yourself to do, but what is not possible, say no, not possible. And set realistic goals for yourself. If you say that मुझे ये skill आज ही सीखनी है, आज नहीं हो सकता ना, you need time, slowly, gradually set a goal for yourself that in the next 3 months, I want to improve my presentation skills. In the next 3 months, maybe I want to get better at public speaking. So set realistic goals for yourself. Or there is a budget meeting coming in 1 month's time. So I need, by this date, I have to finish the first cut of that. So you have time, set realistic goals for yourself, set boundaries for yourself. And I think in the end, I would like to say that have a digital detox, which means shut all your digital gadgets, phone, tablets, laptops, everything. Just shut it for at least 30 minutes. If not 30, मतलब 1 घंटा नहीं कर सकते हो तो 30 minutes करो. Just shut everything, be away from it, go into your balcony. चाहे because ऑफिस में आप नहीं कर सकते हो, but ठीक है, but घर आके कम से कम ये नहीं कि आप YouTube देखने लग जाओ, Insta देखने लग जाओ. At least for 30 minutes, either in the morning or at night, please shut everything and just maybe be in the balcony, or just listen to some good music if you want to, or just simply close your eyes and enjoy the natural sound of bird or wind or rain that is falling on your ears. Enjoy that sound. Why do you have to look at gadgets all the time? Because that adding to your mind stress, that is making you more stressed, which you are not realizing it, but eventually that is adding to that stress. So please take this digital detox. Now that we know what are the reasons, why are we feeling so stressed about it, I just quickly want to cover what are the things that companies should do to handle the situation, to ensure that employees are not feeling that burnout, create a very well-being kind of a office environment, right? One thing is you should train your managers, your leaders to identify any kind of such situation where people are feeling burnout. The leader should see the signs as to, okay, fine, this person is looking very stressed out, but it's not coming to me. So the leaders should then approach the team members to see why they are feeling that burnout. Train your leaders to identify and handle those situations so that the employees do not feel that burnout and they are happy in their happy space. I think the companies should do surveys from time to time to ensure that the situation doesn't go out of hand, and if there are people who are saying that they are feeling stressed, then the company should take some good steps to ensure that the situation is handled there and then, right? There should be counselors made available in case somebody wants to speak their mind to somebody and take some advice as to how they can improve their mental health, their overall mental well-being. If they are very stressed about it, they should have some counselors too who can guide them in the right manner as to how you can handle things, right? And I think lastly, every company should create a one little happy space or a happy room or a meditation room inside their workspace, so that if employees want to come and sit there, that space could have just like a mattress, somebody wants to do a little bit of stretching, have some nice soothing music, people can just sit and relax there and not indulge into any official conversations, right? So if you do these things, I think the teams will be more happier. They'll be able to approach the companies in the right way as to what is bothering them and how they can be more productive at work, right? So please make work interesting, fun, create opportunities for interaction between employees, provide positive support to your team members, because a small step can make a lot of difference in maintaining a good mental well-being of an individual. Because if the employees are happy, if they are not stressed out, they can certainly contribute a lot more in terms of their productivity and their efficiency. So please take that first step towards your mental well-being. Be mentally fit, do not feel any stress out, and if you ever feel stress out, follow the things that I've just mentioned, right? So I really hope that you liked this content that I've shared with you today. And if there's anything else that you are doing to maintain a good mental well-being, please do share in the comment, and I would love to hear from you, right? So on that note, I'm going to end my Thinking Out Loud Thursdays. I really hope that you loved this video. And if you did, then please do like, comment, and share, right? I'm going to see you next Thursday. Have a great day, everyone, and take care of yourself.